please help me welcome our class secretary, Benjamin Thomas, who will address you as our class valedictorian. Benjamin will attend the University of Texas at Austin in the fall, majoring in mechanical engineering.
Thank you, Zara. Good evening, teachers, parents, and community members. To the class of 2025, congratulations. Sitting on this field, we've reached one of the largest milestones of our lives. Your presence here demonstrates the resilience and character that Clearbrook instills in its students each and every day. Before I begin, I'd like to thank the people who've made this possible. First and foremost, I want to thank God for guiding me, giving me strength, and opening the doors that brought me here today. My parents, who took on the immeasurable task of raising me, making me tea to stay up past midnight, and waking me up at 6 the next day, I have continual thanks. My grandparents, both here and in India, who kept me in their thoughts and took time out of their busy lives to drop me off at Kuma. My sisters, uncles and aunts from Chicago and New York, who always hyped me up, even in my littlest accomplishments. I couldn't be here without you. And thank you to Miss Tran, Miss Platt, Kate, Chloe, and all my friends in the concert line who helped me brainstorm when I was at a loss for words. We've all had our own community that's helped us get here. For some people, it's those in band. For others, it's the friends they've met through sports. For me, it was robotics. And my team does something a bit unique before every meeting, inspirational but quirky analogies. Sayings like, eat the biggest frog first, and taking care of your utensils. However, the analogy that I found fitting for us today was the one we set before entering our first competition, be world-class sponges. Now, when I originally heard this, all that I could think of were life-size scrub daddies. But diving deeper into the analogy, my coach was alluding to a concept far greater than a couple of sponges. He was commenting on opportunity. Being a sponge means to absorb. It means listening more than speaking. It means reaching out and learning new skills, jumping at opportunities when they present themselves. It means to be curious about the world and open to what it has to offer. A sponge doesn't discriminate. It takes in everything, and only then does it filter what it needs, what matters. As we go through life, there's often a lot going on and not always time to explore every detail. You've likely experienced this yourself. Entering high school as a freshman, we were exposed to what seemed like a never-ending list of clubs, activities, and more courses to take than what could fit a schedule. With all those choices came uncertainty, the risk of stepping into something new and not knowing if it'd lead to failure, growth, or something in between. Faced with all these options, we've only had one course forward, to explore. For some of you, this exploration might have been continuing orchestra or band after middle school, unsure of what the experience would be like. For others, it might have been applying to your first job, uncertain if you'd get an offer back. For all of us, it meant taking a chance at something unfamiliar, not knowing where it would lead. In all these cases, being willing to explore and taking that first step into the unknown is what led to our greatest discoveries. It led to finding our community, finding our interests, and getting closer to finding our purpose. By exploring, we absorb new experiences that shaped who we are today. After graduating, we'll be placed in a similar situation as when we were freshmen. New faces, new environments, and new people. And just like before, it'll be challenging to take that first step. We'll ask ourselves time and time again, what if I make mistakes? What if I embarrass myself? In these moments, taking hold of your opportunities, just like you did in high school, is the single greatest thing you can do for your success. And these experiences weren't something we achieved solely on our own. They came from members of our community, teachers, parents, and friends. They supplied the opportunities, the knowledge, and the encouragement that we needed to soak everything in and grow. Each of us had different experiences, different sources, and because of that, we've absorbed different lessons. That's what makes our class so unique. We've become ourselves by taking in what mattered most to us. And now, we're not only sponges anymore. We've absorbed so much that we're ready to become sources ourselves, to pour into others as others once poured into us. As we enter the next stage of life, you'll have the unique opportunity to be the source that others can draw from. Whether it be mentorship at a job, volunteering at community projects, or just teaching your younger siblings, taking the opportunity to grow is how we build a stronger, more connected community. Because that's what builds strong communities, not just talent or intelligence, but a willingness to give, to share what you've learned, and to support others in their own exploration. So as you go out in the world, be willing to listen, be brave enough to learn, and take the time to be sources for other people's sponges. Thank you.